All right, so here we are. I'm going to start trying to step it up a bit with some of the videos and try the editing and see if we can make these a little bit more informative. So this is the 2006 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8 with approximately 330,000 kilometers on it. Well, as you see here, we've got a collapsed spring, which led to a valve kissing the piston on the top, which ended up being the old parts shotgun. Now, the how and why. Let's go over to the cylinder. As you can see on the bottom of cylinder 5, you can just barely see where the valve actually kissed. So there was no actual damage done to the piston, but it did lead to tearing down the entire engine, well, at least the top end. On the passenger side, you will notice that a few of the pistons are very clean. We also noticed that this actually had a blown head gasket between 2 and 4, so it was ideal to do both at the same time. Parts-wise, upon doing some research and talking to the guys at Mopar Connect, these valve springs are Mopar Performance. Now in Canada, I got these through Mopar Depot. They were about $8 a piece, plus shipping. It was highly recommended with the mileage on this engine that we changed the lifters, which came from High Horse Performance. They had the best deal on a set of 16. And we also have intake manifold gaskets, exhaust manifold gaskets, valve cover gaskets, new stem seals, new bolts for the cylinder heads, and we'll go down to the heads themselves here. And what you'll see is this is the Mopar Performance spring. I set it in there just to make sure where the one that was broken, just to make sure it would sit into the assembly properly and look good. I checked the wire size versus the stock ones. Now, if I can ever make a recommendation on high kilometer or high mile 6.1s, is to make sure that you actually go ahead and preemptively take out and replace at least the exhaust springs. I've seen 4 of these engines fail, some catastrophically from the valves actually dropping into the cylinder and causing all kinds of chaos. So this is where we're at today. The heads go in for machining next week. If you'd like me to continue doing the videos on this top end rebuild, put a comment in the bottom. Thanks for watching.